Hey guys, it's Trevor, TLC team, here to talk to you about stress. All right, so we've got three main areas that we can derive stress from, especially now in these times during this COVID situation, this quarantine thing. Stress from work, and then even stress from nutrition, and then stress from fitness. So let's talk about work first. Working from home is kind of tough, to be honest with you. I think for most of us, some of us might enjoy it, but some of us don't. And it can be very stressful at times, right? Meeting deadlines, just things like that. Not feeling like you have enough time. I tend to find that working from home for me stresses me out because it's not my workspace, and I'm a little bit less able to concentrate on what I'm trying to do, right? Because I have a lot of factors. I've got 2 kids running around, yada yada yada. So it stresses me out a little bit, right? We got to get away from the work, get away from the thing that's stressing us out for a few minutes, do something else. Quick read, quick bite of food, quick drink of water, use the restroom, wash your face, get a quick workout in, right? Try to level out those stress levels to a normal range, and then we can get back into what we're trying to do. Why are we talking about this? Because stress can have a dampening effect on our immune system, and we need to have a nice strong immune system for these times right now when we're trying to lower the curve, flatten the curve of this COVID thing, right? Nutrition's a big one. Quarantine time, nutrition is tough. I get it 100%. The thing is though, is we got to really pay a lot of good attention to it, because it's super easy to snack and eat bad food because maybe we're stressed, we're sad, whatever the case may be. The situation is kind of terrible sometimes, and so we look to food for comfort. We got to try to mitigate that as much as possible, because we're going to start putting on unwanted body fat and things like that, because we're confined. It's easy to grab chips all day, or grab cookies all day, or drink soda all day, whatever the case may be, because it's there, it's so accessible to you, and it feels good, right? Eat whole foods, real food, as much as you possibly can. And for me, minimizing how much I eat has actually been a huge help. And to be honest with you, I've actually been able to lose a little bit of weight and change my body composition a little bit during this time because of these changes. I intermittent fast until about 12 noon, have my first meal, and then I'm really only eating 2 meals a day for the most part. And those meals are realistically smaller than my normal meals that I would be eating if we're not in quarantine and I'm training hard or whatever the case may be on a normal basis. So lessen the food amount, lessen your meal amount, and then choose the right foods, right? Stay away from like those starchy things like bread, soda, sugary things like that, okay? Again, because if we're eating highly processed foods, highly sugar foods, that puts stress on the system as well. It can also lower our immune system, right? It also puts us in danger of metabolic diseases, like heart disease and diabetes, which also is a risk for this COVID thing. So real whole foods, lessen your meal quantities, lessen your meal amounts, drink lots of water. Sleep, let's get some sleep. I didn't mention that in the beginning of the video, but sleep. It's the most important thing, really. Without COVID, right? We gotta get enough sleep, guys. Rest, get some sleep, go to bed at the same time at night, wake up at the same time in the morning, right? Create that habit, okay? I find that I go to bed a little earlier, wake up a little earlier as well, and get more done. Feel like I'm more productive. And then exercise, fitness. This is a big one too. We got to stay fit. We got to stay healthy, and we're working out to be healthy. Okay. So if we work out too much and too hard in these circumstances, especially, that's a stressor, right? And that stress is going to lower our immune system. Periodic stressing can help strengthen our immune system, but constant stressing on a regular basis without recovery can damage our immune system, right? And so it puts us a little bit more at risk of catching some of these diseases like the flu, colds, or even COVID, right? So we at TLC, we're programming for health and wellness. We're programming for maintenance. We're programming for just getting through it, right? Getting through this time with our sanity and our health. So we're not trying to smash ourselves every day, but we are working out every day, 6 days a week. We got a recovery day in there and then a rest day in there as well. One of the other topics that you could talk about as well is your mental stress, your mental health. It's a tough one too, because we're social beings, right? We're designed and made to be around people, and when we're quarantined alone like this, it can be very, very hard. On on your mind. And so all I can really say to you as far as advice is reach out to people, find people that you can be accountable with, have daily meetings with people via Zoom or via phone calls, whatever the case may be, especially if you're living by yourself. Read books, try to learn something new, just try to do things that will take your mind off being solitary, right? Because if we just sit down and think about us being alone, that can put us in some dark situations, for sure. So we just want to always be trying to have our mind be busy. It doesn't have to be busy with something crazy. It can be busy with watching television. That's a fine thing too, right? Exercise. We can pray. We can meditate. We can listen to music. We can dance. Okay? There's just all kinds of stuff that we can do to kind of help keep us sane, if you will, through this quarantine period. Okay? And again, guys, if we can help out with any of that kind of stuff, just reach out. And we'll figure something out, okay? But all I know is, for us, we keep in contact with our family members every day. We do our best to video call if we can, but definitely texting, and then via social media and all that kind of good stuff as well. Sharing pictures of the girls and things like that. So we're definitely trying to keep ourselves busy and help share some of that stuff with the people around us as well, okay? So, work stress, family at home stress, they can all kind of go in the same little bundle there. Step away from it, do something else really quick, come back to it. Nutrition, what are we trying to do? We're trying to eat a little bit less and eat right, okay? Make better choices. Small victories, guys. We're not saying cold turkey, no soda, cold turkey, no sugar, cold turkey, no whatever. It's about implementing good, solid habits daily and taking those small victories, right? And then building on those small victories. And then eventually, it's just second nature, right? Nutrition, sleep for sure. We're trying to get a lot of sleep, guys. Keep ourselves healthy and strong. Fitness, workout. Don't overdo it. And then, of course, mental state. Keep our minds busy. Share with other people. Reach out to other people. Whatever it is you got to do. Cool. All right, guys. TLC Fitness is always here for you. This is TLC Talk. Something new we're starting, and hopefully we'll be able to do this every week. And hopefully, we'll be out of this quarantine soon. We're going on a month here in a couple of days in the Philippines. And I gotta be honest, it's been tough, but it's been good. We've learned some new things about ourselves. We're having a lot of fun and spending a lot of time with our twins. So I can't complain. Life is good because I'm alive and I've got the family. Just do your best out there. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. And stay safe. Love you. God bless.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't recording.
There's...
Yeah, it is.
You're stupid.